Hi guys, Tiffany here. Welcome to my quilting life. Today is Sunday. So Sunday, the 26th. I think I just looked. Yep, 26th. Why do I know that? Because mine and Scott's anniversary, 5 years married, is tomorrow, the 27th of January. So that's how I know today's the 26th. Because he's reminding me. All right, so let's see who's here. Pretty sure everybody will find it today, because today I will announce a winner for the purse for my 1,000 subscribers. And thank you all for helping me get there, because now I'm at 1,000. Hold on, it was right there before I clicked on 1,236. That's a lot. So thank you guys to all of you subscribers. Oh, and if you're new, don't forget to head down there, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, get notifications when I'm live, and like my videos, because why not? So, all right, let me find the beginning. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Debbie. Wow, there's a lot of Debbies today. Hi, Diane. Lots of D names. Pepsi Girl, Anna, Teresa Louise, Sue. We got Pauline, Sonia. We got Suburban. We got Kim. Did I see Anna already? Yes, I did. Anna, and then I already said Debbie. Hi, Linda, and hi, Vicky. Today, I feel like caca. Why? Because I'm in a lot of pain, and I just don't really want to do anything, but I have to. Not have to. I need to. So, I just can't get the cough and everything to go away. My legs are killing me. I think this cold has brought on yet another MS problem. So, I'm going to be going to the doctor's as soon as I call tomorrow, and I can get myself in. Because I need to see the doctor. Hi, Linda. Okay, so everyone said hi. Yes, thank you for the happy anniversary. Tomorrow I'm going to go. Not only are we celebrating, because you know how I go out to dinner to celebrate milestones with my channel. So now that I hit 1,000, and it kind of went really quick, we're going out to dinner for my 1,000. But it coincides with our anniversary, so why not have an anniversary 1,000 subscriber instead of having to go twice in 1 month, which would kill our, bank account. We're just going to do it at once and call it a day. So I don't know where I want to go eat. I haven't been in a hungry mood because I've been sick. So we'll see. Probably just get some Panda Express and come home and watch movies all day, because kind of that's what we do, since tomorrow is also a no kid day. So it makes it so much easier to just lay around and watch movies all day and not do a darn thing besides watch movies and eat Panda. That sounds so good. I might not, though. Maybe we'll get something else. Something more fancier, I guess. But I've been craving me some Panda Express. Orange chicken and fried rice. I could probably make those things at home, but it's already pre-made. You can just go get it and bring it home. Let's see. 5 years we have been married. We've been together longer, but we've been married for 5 years as of tomorrow. Hi, Maggie. Everyone's saying hi, Brenda, new subscriber. Well, thank you. Hi, Michelle. Okay, I think I saw from there up. Diane needs to see the doctor. Well, you need to get into the doctor then if you need to see one. I do. Because I'm feeling it. Let's see. Did I say hi to Maggie? Yes, I said hi to Maggie. Panda Express. I love Panda too. But I don't eat much there. I only eat fried rice and orange chicken. Every time. That's all I get. The whole big huge thing. One full side of fried rice and one full, the 2-serving thing of all orange chicken. I know I'm weird. I used to like the beef and broccoli, but the last couple times beef and broccoli didn't taste all that great. So, hi, Laura. Welcome. Welcome. Hi, Rowena. Look at all of you guys joining me today. Yay. I'm going to wait until more people join, because people are probably getting the notification late. Like I get the notifications on other people's channel quite a little bit late. Sometimes I'm like 30 minutes into a video and like, well, that's late that I get a notification. So I'll let some people get the notifications before I finish scroll. I have to finish scrolling through the comments of the video for all of your guys' numbers. So, and then I could tell you guys who at least came close. Nobody got the exact number. I can tell you that so far. Nobody got the exact number. So it's just going to be one of those whoever came the closest things. So, hi, Vera. This is when I had a sweet and sour shrimp as well as chicken for dinner. Ooh, yum. Is that like, what is that kind of chicken? Is it specially basted? I guess basted is the word, or cooked in some kind of special sauce? Hi, June. All right, so while I'm waiting for more people to get on, hi, Chris. I'm going to finish picking. I had to make tags today because I was trying to do things that were easy. Oops, I'm on this one. So my topple quilt has been done for a while on the frame, and I just needed to put a binding on it. That's supposed to be an I. See, and now I got to fix that too. For some reason today, I entered in all the correct numbers on my monogramming on my little brother machine, and it put wrong numbers and letters to the whole thing. And even when I realized it after making it, I went through and scrolled down on the number thing, and it was the correct number. So it looks like my I in quilting is now an 8 on this word. So now I have to pluck the whole thing out and then just put the letter I only by itself. So I don't know what's going on with my brother. Does anybody else own a brother? What is it called? SQ9285 with monogramming, because I've had that little machine now. I think we got it 2 years ago. Now I'm starting to have issues with the letters. And it seems like the more letters I enter, you can enter up to like 40, I think. The more letters that I enter, the more chances I have of it putting the wrong letter, even after checking. So if you guys have a brother 9285, SQ9285 machine, let me know if yours has decided to go wonky. I can't wait till I can get an embroidery machine. I don't even care if it's one of those little embroidery machines that has a little 4x4 or 6 or whatever size they are. As long as I can do words, you know, because this is the only way I do tags. I don't like to write on my tags. I like to do the actual words, and then I just enter it and type it in. You know, makes it easier for me. But it looks like I'm starting to get more and more wrong numbers and letters inserted in places they don't belong, even after checking. So it's probably the computer part of the machine. It's what I don't like about computerized machines, but unfortunately, they're all that way these days. And I don't know how to hand embroider. It's killing my hand just to hand pick. All right, let's see who else we have here. All right, said to June. I said Chris. Okay, so we have hi, Faith. I already said had Tiffany's enchiladas. Ooh, Kim, yum. Hi, Sylvia. It's in a light batter in a spicy sauce with hot peppers and onions. Ooh. I can't do hot peppers. I can do the onion part on little amounts, but I can't do the hot pepper part. That would like kill me. Or spicy sauces, though. I have acid today, actually, and I didn't even eat nothing spicy. I had beans. Beans make me acidy. Go figure. It's like everything affects me. All right, where are we at? Everyone's saying hi. And we got Linda. Hi, Linda. Rowena has a brother SC 9500 that does monogramming. And do you have issues with your monogramming on that, Rowena? I do. Hi, Cheryl. Let's see. Laura has a brother embroidery machine. Never had any trouble with it. I make all my quilt labels with it. That's all I want is just a little embroidery machine to make labels with built-in like cursive letters and or whatever. They could change the size. Monogramming is all the same, exact size. So for those of you who are new to or don't know what monogramming is and is new to it, it's when it puts in a ton of letters all exactly the same size. And there is a connector between every single one that I have to go through and pick out every single one of those, and then all the excess lines, because that's how it spaces, unfortunately. But it doesn't bother me when I don't have to pick the wrong number or letter out normally. It doesn't bother me to clip all the extra strings in between each letter, but it definitely takes a little bit more time. But you would have to probably do the same with embroidery, you know, I would assume. Unfortunately, I don't know what's wrong with the machine, though. I just know that it's annoying. Your recipe is easy and delicious. Why, thank you, Kim. Yes, it is very easy. Very, very fun and easy to make. You get your hands dirty a little, and then you get to eat big, huge, scrumptious enchiladas. Oh, well, let me tell you, now you guys are going to make me want to get the supplies, and Scott just went to the store. Get the supplies and make some because I love enchiladas. I just can't eat too many because they're spicy. They're not spicy, but they're the beans and the aesthetic of everything. That's the word I was looking for. Let's see. Hi, Marlene from Iowa. Let's see. Laura loves hers. Don't have any issues with it. Had it for 6 years. Well, I always have issues with this machine. Well, that Brother machine. I've always had issues with Brother machines. How about we put it that way? Nothing against the company, Brother. They probably make better machines, but when you're cheap and have to purchase it from Walmart, which they're mass produced, for, I guess I would probably have to say, you know, maybe a Brother dealer would probably be better to get machines from. I don't know, but I don't have the money for that, for the newer, better machines that cost more than you can buy for, you know, under $250 at Walmart. So, yeah. Hi, June. Enchiladas are delicious. Exactly. You have to treat your Brother machines gently. Everything is attached to the plastic. Yeah, and Diane, you know, I've been through probably like 7. Hold on, I think because I had a Kenmore, 2 Kenmores. Remember, I got rid of all my machines. And I had 3 Brothers break before I got this Brother, and then I had 2 regular Brother machines. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've had 7 Brother machines. So yeah, I don't know. And now I have just 1. I prefer the Juki, but the Juki doesn't do any of this kind of stuff. They actually have other Juki machines. I just don't have the money for those either. This is taking forever. Hi, So Not Normal. Get in touch with some local shops and see if they get refurbished ones. Our 2 local shops don't sell. Well, one sells machines, handy quilter machines, and little, I think the Janome machines. I think that's what they are. I don't ever look at them because I don't have the money for them. Other than that, they sell handy quilter at one of our local shops. The other one doesn't sell machines. It's where they do the classes. And, well, both shops do classes, but one has more classes than anything. All right. Hi, Terry. What one am I on right there? I don't want to pick out the wrong one from the back. Just can't tell from the front. I think I need to make enchiladas tomorrow. All right. Tomorrow's out to eat night, so I don't need to make nothing. Someone else could make it for me. I can't believe I didn't see this when I was sitting at the machine earlier. Did this like 4 hours ago when I was, after I ate lunch so that I felt a little normal, and then bam, started feeling sicker. And it felt too normal, but normal enough to get up and eat and sitting here. Hi, Kathy. Welcome, welcome, all of you guys. So how many do we got here today? Ooh, 43 of you. Look at that. All right. Well, as soon as I pluck this out, then I'll go back to the thing. And I'm actually going to read. I won't read last names. You guys know that I don't really read last names. I'm going to read all the numbers off because I think it's funny to do that. And I'm going to scroll through and read all the comments. Just your number guess, honestly. I don't need to read the whole entire thing. Just everyone who guessed a number. And I can't read it from there, so I think I'm just going to pull it up here The last of this is not coming out. It must have something on the back that I cannot see in the white part of the whatever it's called. So now I just need to add an eye here when I get a chance. And I'll probably just stop messing with it. I don't want to have to start all over again. All right, let's go to the videos. We're going to find the video that has the 1,000 subscriber thing. We're going to pause it so I don't have to hear it. Okay. All right. We're going to scroll all the way down to the comments. Wow, there's 93 of them. So 93 of you got a chance to guess. And there's only 48 of you here. So that means if you do get if you are the winner, then you're either here or you're not. By the way, whoever wins knows that they'll have to email me their address so that we can get it shipped off tomorrow, because I have mail going out. So I need to make sure that everything is in it. Okay, come out. It doesn't help when you have long fingernails. Mine are short right now, too. Doesn't help me grab those little tiny pieces of thread. Alright, let's see who else is here. Hi, Jody. Hi, Teresa. And don't mind if you hear coughing. Sorry, guys, I can't control it. It happens when it happens, and it's like more filled now. Spume. All right. I'll have to add an eye to that later. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm just going to throw it up out of the way. Move all this out of the way. It goes back on that machine. Pin behind me. All right. So let's do this real quick. Just lay that out of the way. I just don't want to touch the screen. All right. I'm going to start from the bottom because for some reason it takes forever to load when I go to the top and try to go. So Brenda guessed 600. Sally guessed 1,278. Yvette said 1,000. Deborah said 1,379. Lisa said 1,432. Diane said 1,218. Linda said 975. Sister Marie said 14.99. Brenda said 5.67. And remember, if you hear the same name again, it's a different person because you only had one guess. Jim said 7.83. Vicky said 1,400. Maxine, my daughter, said 6.52. Kim said 6.39. Barbara said 1,020. Sonia said 1,150. LW said 8.97. Joe, for Slow Down Joe, said 14.34. We got Rose with 14.45. Michelle said 1,020. Linda said 13.56. Tammy said 1,100. Carol just said she loves my channel. We got Christine with 8.58. We got Marlene with 14.47. We got Michelle with 9.78. We got Deborah with 14.98. We got one that didn't answer, just said they loved my channel. And we got Diane, who said 12.98. We got Pepsi Girl that said 14.78. We got Ramona with 14.81. Linda with 13.96. Tracy with 368. We got Brenda with 1,200. Joanne with 12.35. Another saw something and gonna make it. Let's see. We got Angela with 13.37. We got Des with 1,056. We got Brenda with 1,011. Chris with 1,008. Debbie with 14.40. Chris with 1,000. Pauline with 1,000. A couple of you guessed the same number, it looks like. June said 12.96. Jody 14.34. We got Sharon with 998. We got Megan with 977, Suanne with 960, Tina with 997, Nana with 1,000, Joanne with 1,500, Tanya with 1,000, Terry with 1,455, Heather White with 1,375, Penny 1,442, Deborah 1,312. We got Cecilia with 1,001. We got Carla with 982, Christine with 1329, Aunt B is 1492, Debbie guessed 1476, Misty's guess is 995. Some of them have a lot of words before, so I got to find the number. Faith said 896, Amy said 1305, Susan said 1268, Anna said 777. Susan said 755. It's May said 1450. Valerie said 1451. Sandra said 36 jelly rolls. Mary Frances said 1375. Diane said 1500 exact. Sonia said 1250. Judy said 1440. Deborah said 1234. We got Lisa with nothing. Let me see if it says in the reply. Nope. All right. Delilah, let's see. Nope, she didn't say nothing. We got Sarah with 480, Ann with 1275, Vera with 1059. That one doesn't have one. Vicky with 1333, Teresa with 1370, and that is all of them. Let me check from the computer, even though I'm far away, because this says I have 93 comments, and the computer probably says different. The computer says, doesn't say how many. I didn't remember saying a name, Tina. So Tina said 967. I think I said Pauline. And LW, I said that. Hold on, I'm scrolling through real quick, making sure that they all got said. Making sure there's nothing different. I know I'm looking straight at you guys. Sorry. Trying to read the computer from here, but I could see the names with the circles, so they all look different. Okay, so that one. Okay, I think I read that one too, because I said Vicky. I said plenty. There's like more than one Vicky. Trying to make this as 100% accurate as possible by going all the different routes of making sure that every screen is exactly the same. They're not set up the exact same, though. The computer is actually in order the way you guys commented on YouTube, and my other screen gives highlighted comments and so on and so forth. So scrolling. All right. So the number, and I can't pull the tub out because Scott's not here. It's kind of heavy, but you guys have all seen it in the video and on the screen. Let's see. Am I saying certain height? Okay. Did we say hi to Deborah? Yes, we said the old brother machines are good machines. Purchase 2.0. We got here. We're talking also Kiki on the straight machine. Bear saying I didn't hear mine either. Yeah. Sally said it was 1278. I didn't see it, Sally. I was scrolling through. Did you comment on the video, right? Everybody commented on the video and not on other videos. Sorry, I'm making sure you didn't hear your name. Like I said, both screens. Yeah, Sally. Let's see. Yep, you were on there. I read your name. You said 1278. All right, let's see. Hi, Deb C. Binge watching. How fun. All right, so I'm going to go back to the video now because I said everybody's name. So all of you, I know I gave such a big number to jump through, but I mean, it was fun, right? That was a big number. And the number that it actually is in between the both. Between 1 and 1,500, it is almost in the middle. There are 826 strips in that tub. 826 strips. You guys, I have a lot of strips. So the person that came the closest is by 32 numbers. That was the closest by 32 is Christine Davis. So Christine Davis, you are the winner of this bag right here. So contact me. Congratulations. Yep. Christine Davis, when you see this, or if you, I don't know if you're here because the names go by so fast. Congratulations to Christine Davis. You were off with, your number was 858, so you are off by 32. You have won this bag. So contact me through email, which is the first thing in the description box below. Send me an email with your address, and so I could ship it to you tomorrow. And the second closest was Jim Bennett with a number of 43. 43 difference. He was 783, so he was just a little bit off. So Christine Davis, your answer was 858. I had 826 strips there, and you had a 36 different total. So congratulations to Christine. Are you in here today right now? I don't see it. I don't see it. Nope, I don't see you. So congratulations, Christine. Just make sure you contact me with your information in the email, and I will check it in a little while in hopes that you contact me so I can get it in tomorrow's mail, because tomorrow's the only day we can get to the mailbox. If not, you'd have to wait till next Monday, which just, who wants to wait? Okay. So everyone's saying congrats. Not sure if she's here. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. I don't see it. There's 57 of you here, so she's probably not here. Move all my piles of stuff out of the way. Well, maybe she'll see it after the video. Again, Christine Davis is the winner. I'm going to put this over here. Move things out of the way. So let's get to a regular Sew Sunday now, shall we? I grabbed some scrap batting off the quilt that's on the frame. I just cut the excess that was, I cut beyond it because there's a quilt on the frame. And I left about that much because of shifting, so I leave a little bit extra. So I cut extra batting away so that I can do my table runner. So you guys all remember my table runner. It is now basted and ready to be quilted. Let's see, last year about a 1949 Singer 1588 Clevet. Didn't make them all that anymore. No, they don't make them like any of that anymore. So I don't know how I'm going to quilt with this right here, but we're going to figure it out. All right, so you guys, move that out of the way. Remember my table runner. This is going to go on my table. That's my table runner. How many were there? There was 826 strips. So nobody really got it exact, but I made the bigger number because it gave everybody a fighting chance, I guess, if that makes any sense. If I would have said guess between 500 and 1,000, everyone would have had the same numbers. So And it doesn't look like not everybody went and scrolled through to see who guessed what. So here's coffee cups on the back, or mugs, coffee mugs, or hot chocolate mugs, because I don't drink coffee, but it's perfect for kitchen related. So this is my table runner, and I'm going to quilt it. I basted it with spray. So now I'm just going to quilt it, and I'm only just going to quilt straight lines, one side to the other, just all the way through it with black thread. Or maybe, see, I haven't thought about this all the way. Or maybe I might just take and quilt around these squares, and then quilt around this, and then quilt around this, and then quilt around this, and then obviously around the edge. So I might just do around everything. And I don't want to have to turn it back and forth to get all the everything else. So I could probably just add lines in it, which would be cool also. So I'm just going to use black thread though. All right. Now I need to figure out a place to put this so that I can do this. Because I can't, so well, maybe I'll just try to read up there. All right, so I'm going to put a walking foot on my machine. And those of you who are new to quilting, a walking foot is a giant piece of footwear that looks like this. See that? That is a walking foot for those that are new to quilting. These usually come with most machines nowadays, especially if your machine says, if it's cute, like a Q for quilting. So this is what a walking foot looks like. It's a big, huge thing. And I'm going to put mine on so that I can use it. And what a walking foot does is it takes not only the top layer of fabric in at the same time with, there's little teeth on here. It takes the top layer and the bottom layer with the teeth of the, on the machine, the feed dogs. It takes the feed dogs and the top fabric in at the exact same time, so you don't get bunching or puckers as much as using a regular foot. So I'm going to switch out to this. And this one, unlike the other feet, this one requires me to take the screw all the way out. And it also requires me to wind it up with the another screw to get it on here. It's the only one of the feet, no, two of the feet require to take the screw all the way off. I think the zipper foot does too. And it kind of makes this a little bit louder. I know some of you have said that the machine is loud, but I think you guys just hear it really loud over the speaker or the microphone, honestly. It's really not that loud. I'm also going to change out to black thread on the top and in the bobbin. Make this, because I have black, the coffee mugs on the back are black, so why not have just black on the top and the back? So I'll probably just quilt and even attach binding and everything with the black. And I'll look in the comments in a second. I hope everybody else is at least getting some sewing done today on this beautiful Sunday. It's probably snowing for half of you, but it was nice and sunny here with cloudy skies, but it was still sunny. Bobbin. Gotta change the bottom thread to black as well. And look, I have 2 black spools already rolled. I'm ahead of the game. All right, let's see. I think I see something new in there, but I can't tell. It's hard to tell because I can't really read small writing from that far. Hi, Lori. Welcome. Your first time here? Well, welcome. This is my Sew Sunday where I instigate sewing on Sundays. Because it's a day where nobody really does anything besides go to church and lay around and watch movies. Most workplaces like a lot of workplaces, businesses are closed on, big businesses are closed on Sundays. I mean, small places like, Walmart and stuff like that. That's not small, but you know what I mean. Stores and stuff are open on Sundays, but big business places are closed. So, Vicky from Hamilton, New Zealand. Wow, hello there, Vicky. How's the weather in New Zealand? Let's see, been doing a lot of walking foot quilting and decorative stitching. Your machine is loud. Yes, it's loud, but it's not horrible. Squeak is louder. When you want me to iron, that's louder than my machine. CJ goes, Mom, it kind of sounds like a baby bird dying or something like that. I was like, really? He goes, yeah, from my room, that's what it sounds like. I was like, how do you even know what a baby bird dying sounds like? Yvonne, welcome. You 75-year-old sewing since you were 9 years old and never tried quilting. Well, I hope that my channel encourages you to try, because I've got a lot of beginner things and I give lots of my advice from me. It may not be the same advice that someone else quilting would give you, but I'm a modern new age quilter, so I might have learned a few things in just my short period of time that are different from things that everyone did back then. I don't know. I don't know how different it really is because I didn't live 75 years ago. So I don't know. It makes things easier when sewing garments. Oh, really? Because I have my brother and I cannot sew garments for the life of me with anything. But I didn't know you could use a walking foot. My machine says what feet to use in the direction book. Lori loves sewing. That's a girl. It's 1:13 a.m. Sitting in bed sewing. It ends on my crochet. Ooh, fun. Vicki, we have a scorching 27 degrees Celsius here, and you guys have snow. 27 degrees Celsius is probably what, 55 degrees? 55 degrees, somewhere around there. I don't have snow. I live in Arizona. It was degree-wise 64 degrees today with some clouds in the sky. So it's starting to warm up. Any cheese heads here? I have no idea what that means. It's time you give it a try. Exactly, Diane. She needs to try. I have to turn down my volume when you iron. I'm working with denim flannel and corduroy. Heavy stuff. Ooh, yeah, it is. All right. So I'm going to just get to, starting this. I'm going to get that under there. I guess I'm just going to go down this whole entire thing and then come around and go back down this whole entire seam and then come back and do from here to here, here to here, here to here, in between all of them, and then go on the outer side and see how it looks. If it looks okay and it looks like it's pushed down, because remember, I use 3/4 inch batting. That's why it looks so puffy, guys. So it's a puffy table runner. It's not going to lay like most table runners that are really flat and stuff. This will be a little bit on the puffier side, which is cool. I don't mind. But I'm using pretty thick, which is not normal for a table runner. So, but it's all I have, so I'm just going to use it. Cheeseheads are a reference to football. Oh, no, I don't watch football. Maybe when I was a kid, but not since I've been an adult. And I totally forgot that this needs to come up. This is a pressure gauge, this knob I'm turning on the top. So it has, I don't even know if you guys can tell from there. Right here, you see this mark right there? I know my shirt's black, so now you can see it. There's a little gauge thingy in there so that I can tell, and I like to lift it up quite a bit. Not too much, but like, I don't know, about a quarter from the bottom, a quarter from the top for when I'm using the walking foot. And I'm just going to put my, I'm not going directly in the seam, I'm going like right next to the seam. And I am going to back stitch right here at the beginning. Oh, I also want to change my stitch length. I like a bigger stitch length, so I'm putting mine at 3. so that it looks more, I don't know, it looks better. That's all I gotta say. It looks better to quilt with a bigger stitch length. So I'm just gonna quilt on down using the walking foot. And try to hold everything nicely. It kind of sounds like a machine gun. The sound of this walking foot. Kind of loud. And yes, I like to speed up to go fast. I only have so much time available in my room today because I don't want to get hurting like I was last night or the night before. I don't know if it was last. I think it was the night before. So I don't want to be in that much pain, and I got to be able to eat. All right, right there. And I'm gonna, when it's turned like this, I'm gonna look over the bottom, check my tension, which is usually 100% because it's always really good. Make sure that everything looks good, and you can see from here where I put a stitch in. Look at the pucker; it sinks it in that much, so it's very lofty. So it's going to be a very lofty table runner. All right, now I'm going to go this way. Did Christine come in yet to the chat? Anybody know? I can't see that far. Some things I can see, but some things I cannot. Green Bay Packers. I don't know. I don't watch it. Tugs go bananas. Hi, Senada. I am quilting my table runner. Teresa said it's buffering. Somebody said Green Bay Packers. Busy feeding the dogs, but here Chiefs are headed to the Super Bowl. Yeah, B's a Chiefs fan. Oh no, Kim's a Chiefs fan. You're in severe pain. I'm still in that pain. That's why I'm sitting here, not really doing anything. Hi, Jim. Just saw that you're here. Hi, Brenda. Nope, haven't seen her yet. Our quarterback is wonderful. All right. Maybe I can just set that right there. Yeah, I don't watch football. Haven't since I was a kid because of the family. And my stitching is not perfect, but this is going on my table, so who's gonna know? Sometimes I just go too fast and I just don't pay attention to where the seam is. And I just do my own thing. But I do have snips around here somewhere. Aha! Gotta snip my beginning threads away. There we go. Snipped away. So, did I ask if you guys were sewing? Who's sewing? Anybody sewing with me? I'm on a back stitch right here. And I'm going to lift, and I'm going to cut away the thread this time because if I don't want to have to try to pick away black thread on the black bottom when I have those two little pieces that are left over from using my thread cutter that's built into the machine. All right, so now I'm going to start going around. I just went around the black area first. I need to go in between all these, but for now I'm just going to go around the whole entire next border. I'm going to try to keep that one good because the next border is gray. So I'm going to try to keep it kind of on the nice side. I'm going to try to pay attention. All right, so let's try to pay attention. When I quilt in here and like do stitch in a ditch, I really don't like care if it ends up out of the ditch or anything. I'm like not super duper picky, honestly, about making sure everything is exact. Only because 90% of the things that I do right here with the walking foot are never seen by anybody but us. So I don't besides like making bags and stuff, but I'm the only one that sees these things, so I really don't care if it misses the line just ever slightly. What was the number count? There was 826 strips in the tub. Nobody got the number exact, but Christine Davis won, and she was close by 30. Hold on, I gotta look again. She guessed 858, so she was 32 off. Jim was the other closest one with 43 difference because he guessed 783. But Christine was closer, so that's who won. You know, I probably could just put my phone here and it wouldn't matter. Hi, Janet. Let's see. Quarterback is wonderful. I'm on my computer for once when you're on. Plus, I got a new cell phone, so I hope so. Catch some more tomorrow. Would be unique. Valentine's for grandkids. Sorry, couldn't spell check on your name. Marlene, I'm sewing, sashing on a UFO. I already said that. Do you ever sew slow? Yeah, sometimes. It depends on what I'm doing and if I have to really pay attention or not. Like, even when I don't pay attention, well, I don't know how to say this right. When I'm not paying attention and I'm just kind of sewing really, really, really fast, I still have really good, because I use seam guides and the 1/4 inch foot and all that stuff. I still have pretty darn accurate seams. Sometimes it'll veer away just a little bit, but I usually stop and go back over it. But when I sew slow, I think I get bored of it quicker. Like I get tired of it quicker. So I guess it's the ADD in me. I don't know. I just have to go fast. Maybe it's the lead foot, which I don't have in a car anymore. I did have on a motorcycle, but it's not considered a lead foot on a motorcycle because you use your wrist. I can't do that no more. So maybe it's the speed demon in me. I don't know. But sometimes I sew really, really slow. Most of the time, I just do my best and get it done. I don't know. Even when I first started, I wasn't slow, honestly. I sewed as fast as the machine could go, the pedal all the way down. I'm not doing that right now, though, but I'm at least trying to pay attention right here. One more stitch. Aha. Pivot. I have a knee lift and I'm not even using it. Some walking foots have a removable. Yeah, this one doesn't have a bar. The Brother does. It has a bar that goes in it, but I don't ever use it, especially if I'm just stitching in the ditch. So. And I wish I could bring the computer closer, but I can't. I can also tell you guys what happened today. The YouTube AdSense thing went through. So now I made sure, I don't know how it's going to work exactly, but you know when you watch videos and there's ads in them, I tried to click out of ads, but it doesn't let you stop all ads completely. So there should be only an ad at the beginning of a video and or it's at the end of a video. I'm not sure 100% right now. And it shouldn't be those ask question ads. I know some of them say start survey or whatever. It shouldn't be those. It should just be a dumb ad that you can skip past. I don't know how to stop all that kind of stuff, guys. I really didn't. You know what I mean? But I had to sign up. But it still didn't allow me to go live from my other devices. So I'm going to have another YouTuber. I might just contact Pop with Mom and Pop. I don't know. Maybe he'll know for me. And see if somebody can help me, you know, because I don't know what to click on or, you know, anything. Yeah, I used to be able to just click go live, but what if I have to change a setting in the YouTube settings and I'm just not finding it? And I don't know anybody else besides Pop to help me. So I'll probably ask him and see if he knows if I have to click something specific. There we go. So for now, I still have to go live from here, or else you guys would have been in a totally different angle today. But I did bring you guys up close. So as far as the cord for the computer will allow, I should say. Hi, Lisa. You finished? Yes, I finished the quilt top. I can actually hold. Oh, yeah. I'm connected to a computer that can't be unplugged. So what I'll try to do is turn the computer so you guys can see. For those of you who are not in the group. Bye, Vera. Didn't see that. Unless I said it already and I just don't remember. Hi, Linda. I have a hard time sewing without my knee bar. Interesting. I'm just getting used to using mine again. I didn't use it for a really long time because it was in my room. Did not fit the same way. No, my Juki didn't come with one, BJ. It doesn't even have a slot to put a bar, but the one for my brother does. This one did not, unfortunately. Kim's been binge watching. Love the messenger bag. Definitely making one. Why? Thank you. I know I probably should have changed some things, but I wanted the flap to come to the edge, so maybe the seam needs to go in maybe just like a 1/4 inch more, you know? But, I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. It works out just fine either way. But I made sure I wrote everything down. I thought about all the pieces and how it was going to line up. If this was this long, that was that. Oh, my God, it took so long for me to design that. But it's also a long video. It's 2 videos worth of video. But, yeah. Let me see real quick if I can do this well. This has got needle down here. I don't know how I'll be able to. If not, I could just take it off the thing. You guys are going to go for a trip real quick. Let's see. There it is. So it's like this. And it's like that. And it goes all the way. I'm trying to go slow, but it's really hard. It goes all the way to the floor. And you're probably seeing my cord grabbing it. So there that is. So for those of you who are new, this is an Insomniac quilting series. I made this, but I told you guys all the directions of what I was doing. Pretty much walked you through my boredness to put it together. So that is that. And it turned out, hold on, I got to remember now because I keep thinking a different number than what it is. So let me turn this around. So there's that. Let me leave it right here for a second for you guys. How about that? You guys can just stare at it for a second. Where did I write it? Aha, there it is. It's my board mess, 72.5 by 80.5. So that's what it turned out to be. So, and it is hanging up on my, I hang things in between the two shelves like that. When I do hang stuff up for taking pictures purposes usually. So there's that. It's very different. And you can see all the way to the floor. So it's scrappy and crazy quilty all at once. And I think I'll have some fun when it comes to quilting. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So that's it. All right, going for a trip all the way around. Yep, 72.5 by 80.5. That is my numbers. All right, I'm spinning you. There we go. So yeah, that's done. And for those that here, I'll just do that while I'm here. For those of you who have watched or haven't watched the bag, if you haven't watched the bag video yet, this was the bag we're talking about. I designed a messenger bag that has front pockets, so when you undo it, they re-snap. I made it to where they could just go right back down the way we sew them on. And then it has the front snaps, and then it opens up and it has a nice big zipper pocket like this. Nice big, goes all the way to the bottom. And then it also on this side of it has a big slip pocket and a little slip pocket. You can change those. Those I allowed you guys to change your measurements on if you wanted. I didn't allow it. You can do whatever you want. And then I even inserted my tag in this, thanks to Anna, who sent me tags. And so that's that. And then once this is closed, it's quite simple to put together. And if you guys use different I use batting on my bags because I don't have the money right now to get everything needed for like foam and stuff yet. I went and priced it, but I didn't have enough. So there's the back now. It's all solid. And if you wanted, you could have put a pocket across the whole back or maybe a zipper pocket. But messenger bags usually are flat on the back side and everything is on the front. It also has adjustable straps and then the hardware for the adjustable straps. So it could be really, really short, you know, or you can make it real. I made it really, really long, the measurements that I had you guys cut for this so that it can fit for anything. It's really, really long. So that way any person that's making it can adjust it for whatever size they want. So that's the messenger bag that's in the video I made. So for those of you who haven't seen it yet, head over. It's messenger bag, the funky messenger bag part 1 and 2. And I called it funky because I didn't round off any of this like you see in most bags or any of this. I only rounded this off so that it sits flush with the bottom of the bag so that it looks good, you know. So there's other way you guys can do what you want with it, you know, however you make it. But here was the general idea, and this is what I made. And I quilted mine as opposed to using anything else. So that was that. I love it too. I think it turned out really adorable. I want to make it in different colors since it only takes fat quarters in 1 yard of another fabric, you know, for the lining and strap and everything else and the pockets and so on and so forth. Since it only takes 2 fat quarters for the inner, you know, the outer sides of the bag, and then another fat quarter for all the cuts that go to the outer, you know, for the flap and the accent color. If I can just use 3, you know, all I would need is two matching fat quarters, or the back can be a totally different color, you know what I mean? So all I need is 3 fat quarters in the yard of fabric, and I can make another one in different colors. So I was thinking of trying something different and see how much more I can play with it, you know, make it different. Okay, let's see. It's great, fantastic job, beautiful quote. One of your best. You really think that's one of the best? I think it's super crazy. And you know, I actually kind of want to quilt that quilt that I just showed you guys. on the Brother machine with the decorative stitches. In every single seam, I want it. I'm thinking it just needs decorative, like any crazy quilt, like a real crazy quilt. Change the width of each different stitch or make it small or whatever. Change the length of the stitch and on every single one and just go over the whole entire quilt with every seam with a different stitch. And I don't know about changing the color throughout because that's a lot of stitching, but I kind of think that would be fun. I just don't know if I really want. It's not that I don't want, it's that I don't have the time, because it's a very time consuming thing to go with every single seam a totally different stitch. You know, I mean, that is quite time consuming as made as a big quilt. So I would have to do all the color I want in the specific stitch on every place I want it. And then I'd have to change my thread color and then go to all the other seams that I want to be something different and then quilt those and so on and so forth throughout the whole entire thing, just so that you're not changing with every seam. That would be so hard to do. So it'd be like scattered quilting, honestly. So it would take quite a bit of time. It would probably take at least, if I was to sit and do it from start to finish, it'd probably take at least 16 hours to quilt by just sitting and going do every single color, switch to a different color, do every single color wherever it needs to be. So it'd be a long process to quilt. At least for me. Some other people might take longer, but that's a lot of hours. 16 hours is a lot of hours to sit and change out stitches and make sure I get every seam. And then you still have to look it over to make sure you got every seam, so, but it's so crazy that that's what I want to do. That's what I was thinking about. I like the bag, love the bag. Pretty design. Who won the bag? Christine won the bag. The number was 826. That's how many strips are in that tub. And now I can start adding to it. I haven't added to it only because I didn't want to change the number. So now I can. And let me tell you, I sat on the floor for quite some time when I was transferring going, this is going to be my giveaway. So I might as well count these now. So between the swap from the one tub to the other, I was like counting, and then I'd write that number down, and then I'd count some more, and I'd write that number down, and I'd count some more, and I wrote that number down, and then I sat on the calculator and added it all up. And I wrote it down so that I could remember. So it's been stuck in my head I started that like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, it was a long process so that you guys could have something to guess. Tiff, that wasn't the one you showed last week, was it, when you made the announcement? No, this is the bag that was won. I can't give away the other one yet because I want to see what I can change up or make different for the next bag. That's the only reason why I do that. This one I've already made 2 that are like this, so I already know it. So that's why. But this is the one that Christine won. It had 2 front pockets, and then it has a snap, which I went and added after the fact because at first I wasn't making these. I didn't know how to do bags quite well yet. So I added snaps after the fact. It has a zipper pocket on one. And there's a video for this one. This one was done, I think, on a Sew Sunday, actually. I think this was an improv bag. No, this is not the improv bag video. Another one was improv bag video. I'm pretty sure this was done on a Sew Sunday, though, because I remember, because I did the one pocket and then I did the secret pocket with the leftover piece, which is inside the slip pocket. There's another secret pocket in there. So this is the one that Christine won, though. And then I made this one with longer straps for anybody use, and it makes it, fun. But yeah, this was made in a video, too. I probably should, but I don't. I probably should put a picture. I tried to. It takes so long to put a picture of each item that I make in whatever specific video in. When you look at a video online and there's a picture and you want to click on it because the picture is cool. I started doing that, and it takes so long to go back and add a photo to every single video. Unless somebody wanted to sit here and do it for me. I mean, it takes too long to do that. So I should, it wasn't on a Sew Sunday, Diane. It was one of those videos. Hi, Bettina. Is that Bettina or Bettina? Bettina. Bettina? I don't know how else you would say that. Bettina. I could have that right. I could have that wrong. We have a tutorial on the bag you're showing. Yes, it wasn't on a Sew Sunday. I would have to find it. I don't know which one it is. Like I said, if I have to watch the videos to even know what I made in that video to add a picture to it. So I guess you just gotta binge watch my channel. This was made like what, 3 months ago, so maybe 4, because I just barely started making bags. So probably like 2 videos on a Friday or Saturday. Okay. Oh, I got it right, Bettina. Awesome. It's an interesting name. Oh, did I say hi to Debbie, who said interesting idea on, I don't know what she said idea on, but probably on the bag, how you guys tried to win. Hi, Margaret. Sue Ann asked how many strips did she guess? She guessed 858, so she was 32 off. She was the closest. Start today with putting up picture. It's so hard because I don't have a pre-picture for every video, if that makes any sense. Like when I make a video for you guys, especially Sew Sunday videos, I start, I come to you and say, okay, this is what we're making today. It's not complete. I just am starting it. So that's why there's no video, or I mean, no picture to go before the video. I could do a picture of me, but this seems pointless if you don't even know what I'm doing. Make any sense? So, I mean, little by little, I started adding photos, and I could probably keep going, but it takes a long time. And you guys know me, I don't like sitting in front of the computer. I don't like sitting on tablets. I don't like any of that. I do watch videos on the phone, but when I watch from tablets and phone, it's kind of far from me. And if I notice a comment that someone's talking to me when I'm on live chats, then I bring it close, look at the comment, type what I need to type, and then pull it back. I don't watch with it close because it really kills my head, like really kills my head. So I'm going to sew some more, though, because all I'm doing is chit-chatting. And those that are just joining, I'm quilting my Tablerunner. It's my own personal Tablerunner for my table. So it's very lofty because I use really thick 3/4 inch batting. And I'm just stitching in a ditch for now with black thread. And I'm coming to the beginning. And I don't think the walking foot, the difference between using a walking foot and not using a walking foot really helps, because it almost has slight puckering right now. So I need to go down this side to pull out of it. And this is the side I started on. Yeah. I don't think there's a difference between using the walking foot, honestly, on some things maybe, but not with projects like this when you're using thick batting. That's on personal, you know. I could probably change the direction I sew things, I guess. I'm going to go in now on all of these in between the black. And then I'll look at the comments again. I can't feel with my finger because my fingers are tingly underneath where the thread is if I'm poking myself right now. So I have to actually look underneath to make sure that I'm getting the thread. two are down. Take away excess thread now. This one. Top at the same speed as the bottom. Okay, I can't see that far. I got like the last one because it's right there on the end and it's spaced. That's right, thank you. Okay, she start putting the picture. She meant adding decorative stitches to the crazy quilt. The giveaway bag was on a Sunday, but the funky bag. No, the funky bag is two separate videos. The funky messenger bag. That is, and you should see, it's probably a picture of me that showed up. I can change where it, I can make it towards the bag somehow. I just have to go through and look. Messenger bag is cool. Hi, Delilah. Messenger bag is so cool. Well, it's there for you guys. It's a free tutorial with all the measurements. The only thing that you have to change is the inner zipper pocket needs an, you know, when it's, once it's folded, it needs an inch cut off, you know. Other than that, it is just fine. I just, some things I didn't think all the way through, I guess. I don't know. I'm not perfect. Just think, and I tell you guys that in the video too, that it's, you know, gets adjusted. Yes, the top moves at the same speed. It moves at the same speed, but it's still puckering, unfortunately. I just think almost all of that quilt is leftovers. This is all leftovers, except for the back. The front is all leftovers from other quilts. Even this gray first border that's in it is leftovers. The last border was just a little bit from yardage. That was it. So the rest of it is all 100% leftovers from other quilts. I mean, the walking foot you're learning. I have no idea. All right. Put it right there. Oops. Stay. Keep wanting to use the automatic cutter, which I don't want to do. I want to cut the thread manually. All right, I'm going to turn it around because I don't want to have to try to squeeze all that in the throat. I mean, it's not much to squeeze, but I'm just going to shift it. I just did that one, so now I'm on this one. Right here. Anyway, I forgot what was I going to say. I want to say something just now. Now I got to think about what I was going to say because now it's going to bother me. I was going to say something though. It had something to do with this quilt. This Tablerunner. Oh, has anybody started making any projects like this with their little scraps? Has anybody started using the cut-offs of the 2.5 inch, when, you know, not even just 2.5 inch, but your little triangles that are left over when you're cutting off from 2.5 inch strips or any kind of anything when you're snowballing corners, all those extra pieces? Has anybody started putting together anything like this with those? You know, if you make the exact dimensions of the messenger bag with the little pieces, put them all together, and then you make the dimensions of the quilt or the bag front and back, you can even use those little scrap pieces to make a bag. What you think about that? So you can actually piece it because there's no pockets on the front that are zippers, so you don't have to cut through all those dinky little seams. The only thing you have to do is sew through them to add the 2 front pockets. I have many videos, though, of sewing scraps for anybody that, you know, needs to go look. Like I said, there's not a picture in front of every single video, but to tell you what it is. But the description usually says on every video. So, except for Sew Sundays. They always say Sew Sunday. And again, also, like I told you guys, I did create playlists. Because that I can do from my phone or tablet. I don't have to do it from the computer. I did create playlists for the my channel. So all the Sew Sunday videos go into one area. I probably haven't even came close to finishing putting them all there, but they're mostly getting there. And then anything that says pattern, there's one that says patterns I designed, and there's 25 patch block videos, and there's my birthday quilt videos, the Mariner Star videos. All those videos are all in playlists. So if it has multiple videos for a specific project, they're usually all in one place. Which helps. So, and videos that have multiple videos of one thing, in the description, which is the little tiny little arrow underneath videos, you won't see it while we're in live chat, but if you canceled that out and looked right under the subscribe area, there's a little arrow that brings down the description box for those of you who are new, and in there I write information. Sometimes I write the directions to things. Sometimes I just put the links to other videos, so they'll be just highlighted in blue, the link to episode 4, episode 5, whatever, blah blah blah, or to the next video, or if that makes any sense. It's all in one area, though. I'm trying little by little to do that. And those things I can do from my phone, so, and I don't have to sit on the computer to change all that. But to change pictures and stuff like that for all the videos, it all has to be done on a computer, unfortunately. That's why I haven't gotten a chance to really clean up my page, I guess, if that's what the words I'm looking for. But someday somebody will help me do all that, and it won't be me, because, yeah, just none of my kids want to do it. All right. I'm going to start this side right here. Go down this really, really long row. We'll look at comments real quick. Oops. Whoa, hold on. Let's see. So this bag was the making it up as I go bag, the one that I gave away. Just think almost. Okay, I saw that. Mean the walking foot you're learning. November 25th, making it up as I go. Okay. Are you using poly bat? This is a cotton poly blend that I'm using on this. And it's 3/4 inch, so it's really thick batting. That's probably why I'm having issues, but that's okay. Like I said, this is going on my table, so it really doesn't matter if there is any puckers or anything. And yeah, Diane, I did change the stitch length. I have it at 3, so it's a lot bigger. So that's like 10 stitches per inch or less. Something around there. Yeah, who's that? By Annie. No, it's a news tutorial. Okay, I went back to our videos and found it. Hi, Teresa. Yes, I have been using them as leaders and enders. Okay. Let's see. I use them in string quilts a lot. Me too. Love string quilts. Yes, I am. Half square triangles, 1.5 inch. I don't think I will do it again. That's why I make the quarter square triangles, because it makes a 2.5-inch square usually. I've been collecting them in a box, not enough to make anything yet. I drop them in the dog's bed bag unless they are bigger than 3 inches. Diane doesn't use the tiny ones, but I am saving leftover binding because of my suggestion. Oh, hooking so you can cook them all together. Yes, I am. Diane said yes, and Anna said yes.
I got you some cookies.
Okay.
Do you need help doing the count thing?
I already did all that.
We did? Did you call the winner?
Yeah, Christine Davis.
Oh, you already called the winner? What was her number? What did she win it at?
She guessed 858, so she was 32 different.
Whoa, that's pretty close, yeah.
Close enough. So, and everybody knows it was 826 in the tub.
Yeah. Where's Christine live? Did she give you her address yet?
No, she has to email it to me, and I don't even think she's been on this chat yet.
Well, she's in America, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, let's hope so.
I know you guys all heard that, for those of you that aren't out of America, but we are a little bit more broker than we thought this week. So sending anything out of the country would have been a little bit more harder, but I did not close off the giveaway for out of the country. So
no. So if you are out of the country, we're going to still mail it to you.
It's just, we don't know because Christine's not here. I don't think
Hi, everyone. I'd give you all a cookie if I could. I get to check out Lady 3 of them. Yeah. We saw Maxine. We saw Maddie. I offered all them, too. None of them wanted. I give everyone cookies. They're pumpkin chocolate chip. They're the greatest cookies
ever.
Store made, anyway. The greatest cookies ever that aren't homemade.
Trying to pay attention.
You're becoming famous. Did you tell them your issues you're still having?
Yeah.
Oh, so they know? Okay.
Yeah, they know. And they know now that there's going to be a commercial. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to get away from it, but whatever. It's weird, too, because Missouri Star Company has millions of subscribers. I don't know if it's really millions. They have at least 500,000 or more. And they don't have commercials on their videos. And I know they get paid from YouTube because they have a bazillion subscribers. So why not get an extra $500 a month from all the clicks? You know what I mean? Because there's so many subscribers, they get a lot of clicks. I don't know how they don't have theirs commercialized or anything like that. I don't know, because they have a super chat button in live chat. So I know that they have monetization.
Well, you had to do the monetization.
Yeah.
In order to use the stuff, we had to sign up for it, whether we wanted to or not. In order to try and use these tablets so we can give you guys better quality videos, we had to sign up for it, whether we wanted to or not.
It's now saying I cannot go live from the device still. So I don't know what I need to change. I already told them. I'm going to probably ask Pop from Mother Pop Quilt Shop and ask him, because he helps me sometimes when I need help. So,
yeah, commercials are how to get paid, but they're annoying, and we don't want to lose people.
Yeah, but 100% skipped.
Well, that's just, Teresa was just saying commercials are how you get paid.
A signal anyway. Oh, they went away. I told you guys my internet is not that great today, so if it starts buffering, I'm sorry. My internet is... Oh, at least I told Teresa before getting on that I was waiting for the internet to be good. I didn't think it was going to go.
Cookies are out here. I'm going to eat.
Okay. Hi, Greener Pastures. Not worried about a few ADA. Commercials is how you get paid. Maybe they're grandfathered in. Big Co. really need to. Number sponsorships is how they get their money. Affiliate marketing links is also how you get money. You're not going to lose people because of that. I didn't see the super chat online. You are buffering, but I can still hear you. It's raining here, so I wonder if that means bad weather buffering. Well, mine just said I had bad internet connection. I don't know. Some days I can tell, but when I first went to go on earlier at 5, because I was going to go on exactly at 5, I didn't have full strength. I only had 1 bar, so I knew that 1 bar wouldn't work. And right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. So, and it needs 5. I mean, it goes only to 5 is what I mean. I'm not buffering on my own end, so okay, I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. If you're buffering and it does not leave the buffering, for those of you who can actually see this and it's not buffering if you slide, if you're on a regular screen like this, and I'm going to show you, if you slide the video down like that and you close it out like that, You just exit out, and then you go back to, let me see which one it is. Go back to the video again that says live. It reopens it back up, and it's usually not buffering when you go back in. So that's what I usually do. Like when I'm on a lot of live streams that I watch other people, if it starts buffering, sometimes it's only my end. So if I refresh it by getting rid of the video completely, sliding it down, exiting it out, and going to the video, it does the same on my phone, except on my phone, I just swipe it out of the way. On this, I actually have to press X. But if you do that, sometimes when you come back to the video, when you re-click on it again, you'll still see all the comments above, but it will have refreshed your screen. So you could try that if you need. Actually have a delay, though, between one device and the other. Yeah, that's all I ever do. It works so much easier. Is there a Loretta? Hi, Loretta. I still have that circle thing going round and round. Just try that. If you're on a TV, I don't know how to do it from a TV because none of our TVs have YouTube. CJ's room does, but we don't use it. And I don't know how to live. I don't even know how to watch live stream from a TV yet. Our living room had it a long time ago, but we got rid of it because we didn't use it. So I actually don't know, but maybe if you just exit out of it and go back to it, it'll get it refreshes it. But that's what I do for those of you who don't know and would like to know how to fix that every time a video goes into buffering. Right there. Stay. I'm on a tablet. Yeah, just do that. Exit it and come back and it should get rid of. I watch a 30-second ad, but not any longer than a minute. Oh, okay. And you can most times skip out of an ad anyway. Just for anybody that's curious. You can. It's sometimes the screen, right in the little bottom corner of it, it'll say skip ad. That's what I do. Unless it's like a really cool ad, like the mattress ads. The internet knew that I've been searching for mattresses before I bought my mattress. There were so many different mattress company ads on beginnings of every video I would watch. And I did click on a few because I want to like see about that mattress and see if they sell it here where I live, you know. So and see how much it costs. But I didn't end up purchasing a mattress, but I did click on it. Because I knew it was something I didn't see on Google already, so. Right there. Stop. Did it? All right, so there should be no buffering now. My internet still says it's. Yeah, I gotta really squeeze. Good to see this. 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. So it shouldn't do it again. Hopefully not.
Does anyone know the lady that won? Because we want to try to mail it out tomorrow.
No, nobody knows. She's not on. I already said it in the video, so if she watches it later, maybe she's a graveyard only because I've seen her on my can't sleep videos, my insomniac videos.
I'm not trying to interrupt. I'm just saying tomorrow's our day off, so I try and do all our running.
I already said that earlier. If we can't get it mailed tomorrow, it won't get mailed till next Monday.
I almost enjoy our work days better because our work days I do less stuff than I do on our days off.
I'm not even at the beginning yet.
I'll let you be. Do you need anything? Do you need a water?
No, I just got a water before I came in here, actually, and it's not even cold anymore, but it's okay.
So do you want another one?
Uh-uh.
Okay. I love you. I'm home. I'm here.
Okay.
I did all the errands for tonight.
Connected with Google, I get ads for fabric. I get ads for fabric, too. I get ads for anywhere that has, like, an ad, like, you know, any company that has an ad. Like I just got stuff from Connecting Threads. So lately I've been getting Connected Threads ads, and we were looking up holders for my bobbins. So I've been getting ads for bobbins, but I don't need any bobbins because I have plenty of them for both this and my long arm, but I needed a case for them to go in. So in my search for that, that's came up. So yeah, I get ads for all sorts of things. Well, I know that's how you all make money. That's the only reason. Yep. Thanks for the tip. I clicked out and came back in, and buffering stopped. Exactly. Thanks, Scott. She loves you too. Carol, do you ever do sunbonnet sew, like the applique sunbonnet sew blocks? No, I have not actually done them yet. I mean, I know you guys know this. I don't really follow other people's patterns. I have patterns, and I can follow them. And I actually have something for sunbonnet sew and for a little boy one as well. I don't know what the boy wants, sunbonnet sew and whatever the boy's name is. I have that, and it even has a little applique doggy, I think, in it. I don't really follow other people's patterns. I like to do my own thing, but I do need to do other people's things too. But I just can't give away measurements for those when I do them in the future. So, I'm trying to get myself caught up so that I can start making more and more videos, at least. I got to get caught up though, but I haven't done that. I don't really do traditional stuff, unfortunately. I do a lot more modern and my own creations, but sooner or later, eventually, I will get to other things for those that do those other things. So yeah, someday I'll get to it and do things. All right, let's do another border. I'm almost done going around it, and I've been taking my sweet ass time. Oh, all right, let's do this border now. Something Jim. Suspender Sam and Sunbonnet Sue's friend. Oh, see, I didn't even know the name. Did I say hi to Lori? I think I did I? Yeah. I'm not sure. Hi, Lori, anyway, if I didn't say hi. Everyone's saying it's Sam. I shop on eBay, then Facebook ads match what I was looking at. Hate internet cookies. I get them on Facebook a lot, no matter what I do, because I'm always on looking for something. I'm like, oh, whatever. And then when I don't even search ads, when I search up like a name of a medication, you know, because sometimes I Google I just got a new prescription, so I Google the new prescription so I get more information about it. So I'll get ads for prescriptions, like things that I'll probably never, ever, ever think about taking. I'll get ads for medications. It's the weirdest thing. And that's what shows up on Facebook. It's crazy. I haven't had them, though, on YouTube, but mainly on Facebook for that kind of stuff. Okay. All right. I'm going to keep going. Sounds like a machine gun. Wait. It's not perfect before my table, so I don't care. And if I really, really wanted, I can change out my foot to a free motion quilting foot. and actually put some free motion quilting in all these other areas, like going around all the seams. But I won't do that in a video because that'll probably take me a long time because I'm not feeling so good. I'm trying to do this, like, take my time, and I still end up like thinking I'm going to be speeding up, trying to pay attention really good. But after a while of quilting, this is another reason to take breaks. I'll let you guys know this. Some of you who are new to quilting, remember to take breaks. Not only to stretch yourself, drink some water, eat some food, because you will forget when you get caught up in it. Take breaks because eyesight, even if you have perfect vision, if you're staring at that needle going up and down for so long, and say you're free motion quilting and or doing like what I'm doing, and you're staring at it for so long, after a while, your eyes will start to blur to it. Your head will start to hurt. It's just a natural body reaction to happen to it. So as you're going along like this, you're not going to see, if you're trying to line a line in between the two parts of the feet, you know, you're trying to make the line go in between along the seam, you're not going to see that. It's going to start to blur because you've been sitting at it for so long. So for all of you newbies who haven't sat long enough to do any of this kind of stuff, make sure you stop, get up, stretch, do some squats. I don't care what you do to stretch your back. Just, you know, move side to side. You're going to hear me pop when I do that because my shoulders pop. But get up, stretch. Make sure you hydrate, because not only is hydrating helpful, but when you're hydrating, you have to get up and pee. Getting up and peeing is telling you it's time to get up. Move around, move your body, because then your legs are going to go numb, for one. Mine do anyway, no matter what. But for those of you who, you know, like when your foot falls asleep from sitting on something too long, that's what's going to happen. You're sitting, you're putting pressure on your lower back, your sciatic nerve. You're going to have some pinching going on, even if you're perfectly healthy, and it's going to start causing numbness and tingling, and then it's going to affect your foot pedal, you know, your performance from your foot on your foot pedal. So you have to get up. You have to move around. You can't just sit here. No matter what fancy chair you have, you need to get up and move around, just like gamers. I know so many teenagers that are gamers, and they sit in their chairs for hours upon hours, and then they complain of pain. They complain of pain in their joints on their hands from with the controllers, which my son already does, and he doesn't even play as long as most gamers. He's already complaining about joint pain right here on both sides. So, I mean, it's going to be the same with sewing. You're sitting, there's not really much motion going on. Even if you're just in your chair, and you stretch your back by turning one way, stretch your back by turning the other way. If you want, you can lift your knees up, stretch your legs under the table if you have enough room. I mean, there's so many things you can do to move around so that you don't get your body stuck. So for those that are beginners and you get so excited and you want to keep going, you don't want to stop because you think you're going to forget between now and then like I do, get up, move around, and then come back to it. Same goes when you're stuck and you're like, what should I do? And you've been looking at it for so long. What should I do next? What should I do next? Walk away. Walk away. Go eat something, drink something, watch a movie, spend 3, 4, 5 hours out of your room. Because then when you come back into the room, you're going to be like, oh, let's do this. It just happens every time. It's just part of this hobby and how we love it so much. It'll just naturally come to you. So just walk away and come back. But just remember to get up and move, stretch, eat, drink, do all the things that you would normally do. Do not sit at your machines for longer than 3 or 4 hours at a time. That is way too long without movement in your body. You can develop blood clots and all sorts of things, whether you're a perfectly healthy person or not. So, and if any of you older quilters are on here, you probably know what I'm talking about, because I've sat for longer than 3 hours once and almost peed myself a few times, you know, and I can't do it. You have to get up and move around. You can't just sit here and let your body go stagnant in one position for too long. Whether your hands are moving right here or not, your body has gone stagnant. It's just sitting here doing nothing with pressure on your lower back. So just remember to get up, move around, stretch, and so on and so forth. And don't forget to hydrate, because that makes you get up and stretch. We're ready. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. I can, let's see. Faith said that will be good in the borders. Teresa said you will also be sore the next day. Yes, if you are a beginner and you just decide to randomly sit here for 3 hours and you're constantly doing that repetitive motion over and over and over, and you're not doing anything else, the next day you are going to be hurting bad. Bad, bad, bad. Yes, hydrate and move. It's what I do. I have RA fibromyalgia, so I take breaks about every 30 to 45 minutes. I usually take normally when I do my lives, I try to at least go 2 hours or less, because that way I can get up and eat and do things. And so Sunday just so happens to be at my newest dinner time, around 5 p.m. every day. For some reason, I'm hungry. I don't know what it is. Since I had been on the steroids to pull me out of the MS attack, I have been eating the same time every day, and I don't know why, and it hasn't changed. So I don't know what's wrong with me. Normally, I don't eat until 7 or 8 at night, but lately I've been eating at 5. So hopefully I get over this, because, yeah, and then I don't eat the rest of the night. It's the weirdest thing. So, good tips. But yeah, you have to take breaks. You can't just sit here. It's a good tip refresher. So if I don't, I pay for it for 2 or 3 days. Exactly. I do too. Trust me. I'm moving my feet under the table right now as we speak. I move them around constantly when I'm not doing anything else, or else it just kills me. And my legs are already in really bad today. So Yvonne asked if it's the Juki. I have Juki TLQ. That was my birthday. This is the Juki TL 2010Q. I love this machine. Absolutely love it. If I could ever get a response back from Juki for sponsorship, which is never going to happen. They probably took one look at my channel when I first asked, because I started talking about this machine all the time when I first got it. They probably took one look at my channel and said, this girl doesn't even have 500 subscribers. Why would we sponsor her? So they'll probably never write me back, because, yeah. So, but I love this machine. I 100% say, if you are thinking about getting a machine, if you only want to do straight stitch type projects and free motion quilting, this machine is awesome for that. So yeah. Hi, Anne. Steroids will make you eat. Yeah, but I'm not on steroids right now. That's the weird part. It's been 2 weeks about since I got, no, 3 weeks about, because now I've been sick for over a week again. So it's been about 3 weeks since I stopped the steroids to pull me out of an MS attack, only for it to start happening again. But I'm thinking the sickness has something to do with it, and that is why I'm going to call the doctor tomorrow, because it's 100% annoying. But yeah, I'm randomly on a food schedule. I've never been on a food schedule. I get up every morning. The only thing that's scheduled is my insure and my banana. Every single day, I have an insure and banana within 30 minutes of waking up. That is it. Then lunchtime usually happens between 1 and 3 p.m. That was normal. That's not normal anymore. And then dinner was until 7 or 8 p.m. And then I snack, obviously. And between 4:45 and 5:30 is dinner time. Don't know how it happened. I think it's the steroid that did it. But it's like I need to listen to my body and follow that schedule now. Kind of sucks. It's not sucky for Scott, though, because he actually likes dinner before 6 p.m. Likes it early, before the sun sets. I'm the after the sun sets dinner kind of girl. I don't really care, honestly. But lately, my body does. But I like to stay consistent with my time, so that's why Sew Sunday is always at the same time. But one of these days, I'll end up on a Sew Sunday where I'm eating during it, because it's just like my body. I can't control it. I'm not really too hungry right now, but I should eat when I'm finished. Oh, look at this. Last side of this one, and then I can go around the outer side and be done until I think if I want a free motion quilt or not. So we'll see. I mean, you don't really have to quilt in when you're doing table runners and stuff, because the most battings is every 2 to 3 inches. Some of them are even 5 inches, 4 to 5 inches of the space between each quilting line. I don't remember what this one is, honestly. I think it's like 2 to 3, maybe 4. But since you don't really have to quilt that much, you really don't have to add a lot of quilting to table runners. They're not going to fall apart unless your seams were bad. They shouldn't fall apart in the wash, so it can be washed. But you don't really have to add tons of quilting to table runners and like pillows and little thing quilted projects. They don't need to be quilted to death like I did that little bag that sits in the background usually of my videos. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you. I quilted it to death. This is an example of quilting something to death. Every line is either a quarter or less than a quarter inch between. And then it's got micro stippling on it and so on and so forth. So this is an example of overly quilting something. You don't need to do this to table runners and bags and whatever, unless you like the look of it, which I do. I like heavy quilting, but for tables, to be able to put things on it like a pot or a pan or whatever, I don't think it really needs a lot of quilting, you know what I mean? Because the thinner you bunch down your batting, the closer it is to your table, and if you put a hot pan on it, you take the chances of it break, unless you're using the kind of batting that's heat proof. Oh my gosh, I know the name of it because I was just asked for the bowl cozies. What the heck was the name of that stuff? Oh my god, you guys probably know what I'm talking about, but the stuff that you put in a microwave and stuff, it's 100% cotton, no scrim, it's 100% everything safe. If you put that in your table runner, that should be good. But I know from personal experience, putting a thin oven mitt on the table and throwing a hot pan that just came off the oven will shatter a glass table. Because I had a glass table that was like this thick. That's like an inch thick, a little bit over an inch. It was a very thick, beautiful tinted glass table. We had an awesome, awesome table. And my mother-in-law at the time took the hot pan. She put it on the stuff on the table, the little pot holder thingies, the square kind. She put 2 on the table. She put the pan on it. And all of a sudden, like not even, it took like 2 seconds for it to happen. From the time she put it down and turned her head, all of a sudden we heard, and glass just shattered everywhere. Oh my god, it was absolutely horrible. So if you're going to be using it to put hot pots and pans on, make sure you have some kind of thickness or stack a bunch, especially on glass tables. Woohoo. You don't want to ruin that. We have a wood table now, and if you put a hot pan on it, it'll leave like a circular mark, but that's it. It's not bad because it's coated. It's a coated wood table with like, I don't even know what it's called, but it's got a coating on it. It's nice and shimmery. Just on the top only. The under is the old, like, I don't know, I think it's birchwood probably. It's really old stuff. I have an old table. All right, I'm going to go all the way around this now just to seal it off, and then I'll decide if I want to do whatever, but I'll show you guys. So I'm just going to hold it nice and tight and go all the way around. A quarter inch away from the edge. I think my thing is getting loose or something. I don't know. So loud. Oh, and the table that shattered that was glass was antique. So I couldn't get a new top for it. The guy that makes glass tops around here, He was going to charge me $1,500 to make a new tinted glass top for that table. And then he told me he couldn't, there was no way he was going to get it as thick as the original was, and it wasn't going to be the same exact size because they don't sell glass, trimming sheets the size of the table. It was like you put 4 chairs on each side and then one on a king's chair on each end. And yeah. He said that there was no way because they don't do them in sizes like that anymore. It would have had to have been specialty pressed. So it was going to be like $1,500. I was like, no way. I'll just get a new table. And that I did do. I went and got a new table. It was expensive. See, and now I have a pucker right here. I knew that was going to happen. Guess I have to slow myself down. I don't like going slow. No puckers on that side. And yes, I accidentally pressed down. I'm used to breaking my thread. That's why I honestly don't think it takes in the fabric exactly at the same time. I think these machines are not exact. Because if it did, it wouldn't be puckering. That's why I use that other foot most of the time. Again, this is for my table, so it doesn't matter. Plus, this will be in the binding, too. See, this is how I know it's not taking them in at the same exact time. If you guys were able to see this, this top is shifting completely. No matter how much I've loosened or tightened this, it's shifting it. There's no way these are this feed dogs are taking it in at the same exact time as the top is. No matter if it's tight or loose. And I even tried to slow at the beginning, and it's doing it up here. Okay. I went around the whole thing. Call it a day for now with this thing. So there it is. So let me hold this so you can see what it did. You see that shifting? It yanked it all the way down. And I adjusted that thing 3 times. So I know for a fact that it does not pull at the same time. At least my walking foot does not. I don't know why. It does this with every project when I use the walking foot. But when I use the other foot, it doesn't do this. It's only doing it with the walking foot every single time. It kind of frustrates me, actually, guys. Because it makes me want to go back down the opposite way and see if it'll undo that. Because that is really bad. And there's no, I'm not going to trim it until after, because if anything, I'll pluck it out, because that is too bad. Even though it's going on my table, I don't want it to look that crappy. You know, I don't like that. So if I switch out to the other foot that's not the walking foot, it won't do that. So, but here, I'll show you. I only stitched around this, but I didn't make it go around. I inserted the stitching between these, and then they're stitched all the way around the whole entire thing, all the way around this whole set. Then I stitched around all this, and then I stitched around the next one, and then I stitched around the next one, and then the outer edge. But unfortunately, I'm probably going to pluck most of that out because that's going to frustrate me. And I'm not going to do that while I'm here in a live stream. So for now, it's just going to stay. But if I want to, now that I'm already frustrated, I probably won't want to do it. I can take and put my free motion quilting foot on instead, and then get around in between all of this. Or I can do a special design, which is corner to corner, loop to loops, all the way from side to side. Same within here. I can just, you know, decorate it just a little to hold a lot of this puff down, because like I said, this is 3/4 inch batting, guys. You can see it's very, very, very fluffy. You can just see by when I do that. That's how fluffy it is. It is super fluffy. So it is like a fluffy pancake. So Insulbright, that's what I was thinking of. All right. I try to slow down, Diane. Even when I slow down, it was still puckering. That was from going slow and going fast. So I don't know why it does that. I don't think this is the right walking foot, honestly, for this machine. I don't think when it was designed, I don't think it's right, because my other one does not do this on the Brother. It does not make a mess like this. So, all right, go make dinner, Teresa. So pretty and bright. Pot holders, beautiful table runner. I love the color combo. When you wash it, the puckers won't be so noticeable. They won't be as noticeable, but for some strange reason, this is just a little, it's shifting it. It's puckering it so much that it's shifting it. So I'm just going to pick it out and re-go over it, but I'm not going to use the walking foot. I'll use the free motion quilting foot or my regular 1/4 inch foot. Wrap and zap. Ooh, yep, that stuff too. That'll work. As long as it's protective. All right, Lori, good night. Stop by to say hello. Take care. Steroids will make you eat. And okay, I saw all that. All right. I saw a quilt in the quilt show that won a major national awards. They used 80/20 and wool both. Yeah, you can use 2 different battings in the same. So if you wanted to put an all cotton batting down and an all wool batting down, it gives you lots more loft, and the quilting, especially if it's being show quilted, it's a lot more it's eye-popping, like I did on the big quilt. I used a really thick batting, and it was like my quilting was amazing on the Mariner Star. It popped out at you, and that was because I used a thicker batting. Most battings, especially the cotton ones, are very, very thin. They're not even, they're like right before 1/8 of an inch thick. They are not thick at all for 100% cotton batting. When you switch to polyester, they have different weights, and then poly cotton blends also have the different weights, as well as the of them, no matter which one we have tried now. I bought bags of batting. I've gone through lots of it. It's all really thin. The one that's on my bed quilt, that one was, I don't even think it was 1/8 of an inch either, and it was supposed to be bigger, but it wasn't. So that's why I get the poly blends. It's 80% cotton, 20% polyester, and look at that. That's thick. You see that? Look how thick that is, guys. It's really thick batting. I love this stuff. This is actually probably the best batting I've ever bought. But I know for small projects, I shouldn't have to use this stuff, but I've been using up all my scraps because I have nothing else better to use it on. Because I don't think a table runner should be this thick. This is a pretty thick table runner. They don't need to be this thick. They should be thinner so that it lays on the table flatter. But it's all I have, so I don't have any scraps left over of cotton because I haven't bought 100% cotton in a long time. So unless it's specifically asked for when a customer wants their quilt. So it just depends. Anyway, could you show up close of the batting? So that's how thick it is. You see how thick that is? It's very, very thick. One side is super, 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 super smooth. And then the front side is needle punched, so it's fluffy. Like that. But it's really thick. Thick stuff, guys. I love this stuff. It's amazing. I'm on my last roll of this brand too, and we haven't been able to find it again. I haven't been able to find it. It sucks. But whatever brand I get next, I'll probably love that too. I don't really care what's inside of things, honestly. I like the loft. That's the only thing I care about is the loft, because I like to quilt really nicely on my machine out there on the long arm, and I like when the loft kind of just makes that quilting pop. I don't know, it just looks so awesome. So that's the only thing I like different than most people is I like lofty. And I live in Arizona, and most people don't want thick quilts. They want something thin and breathable, but this is breathable. It's not thin though. So actually, I don't know the brand. It came from overstock.com, which comes from walmart.com, because Walmart has, you can go on walmart.com and find stuff on overstock.com, because that's what it says, like ships from here. Walmart even ships out from Sewing Machines. Plus they ship out from Superior Threads. They ship out from all sorts of stuff. It just depends on what's linked. If you can order it on walmart.com, it'll come from all sorts of places. I forgot the brand though, because the second bag that we got, the second big huge roll, the thingy wasn't in it, the whatever it's called, the little paper that says the brand and everything and how much to quilt it. And the third one, when we opened it, it wasn't in there. So same as Amazon. Yeah. Hey, Delilah's in Arizona too. What part of Arizona? So this batting is better for summer. I don't know, it's really breathable. Yeah, that's pretty breathable. The thing about the cotton ones, the cotton battings, is they're thin, so it drapes over the bed. But I have never seen one of my quilts not drape over the bed with the thick ones, depending on how heavy I quilt it too, though. If it's lightly quilted, it's going to be more comforter-like this, nice and thick. If I heavily quilted, it has so much drape, it moves, and it's not stiff or anything. Mammoth, Arizona. I don't even know where that is. I'm in like Havasu, near Tucson. Ah, okay. I don't know. I guess it's personal preference, because like I use sheets on a lot of quilts. I use batting. I mean, fabric too, you know, when I have it, but when I have enough yardage. But on big, huge quilts, I use sheets, which makes any batting that I put inside of it cool, because the sheet is cool. So I guess it's up to you. I honestly, I have four personal quilts now that I put on my bed, and the one with the cotton is hotter in the it's warmer. So the poly ones with the polyester one and batting, the polyester cotton blend batting, they are a little bit cooler, I think. But that's my own personal opinion. I guess it's personal, but don't put wool. Wool is too much for us here in Arizona. Way too much for here in Arizona. I don't even use wool because it's just too much for us Arizona people. In summer, so looking for what to use in the summer. Yeah, I guess it would be just put a sheet on the back of your quilts. That makes them all, no matter what is inside of them, feel good, because sheets stay cool. Don't know why, they just do. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Don't forget, Christine, when you see this video, Christine Davis, please message me an email. If I don't hear from you in a week, I'm just going to go on to the next person, because that's quite a whiles to wait. So, and I did that with another giveaway too. It'll just go to the next in line. So Christine Davis, please contact me through email. If I don't hear from you by next Sunday, then I'll just going to have to go to the next person. You know, like I've done before in the past. Other than that, I thank you guys all for joining, especially all of you newcomers. And yeah, the original count was 826. There was 826 strips in there. I know I gave you guys a big number to choose from, but there were so many responses. If I would have went from 500 to 1,000, everybody would have been guessing the same number, and I only had one thing to give away. So yeah, so thank you guys all for joining, especially all you newcomers. I'm glad that you guys subscribed. Yay! Don't forget to like my videos. Those who have just came and haven't subscribed yet, down there, that way right there, that's the subscribe button. Hit that. You'll get a notification bell that'll pop up, and you just choose your settings. You can put it when I post live, or when I post whatever, any video updates or whatever, or you can have it sent to your email, text message, or straight to your device that you're on. I don't know exactly all of it, but and Yep, and for most of you, Sundays, it's usually around 5. I can't say it's exactly at 5. It's just around 5 p.m. on Sundays is So Sunday. Any other video is whenever I get on. Any other post is whenever it happens. And my Insomniac series is always after 10 p.m. Anything after 10 p.m. is considered Insomniac mode. So other than that, and those just happen when they happen. It's an episode like TV. It just, you never know what's going to be on the next episode. But you guys know that I'm done with the boredom quilt. So now I'm on to the next project. I should probably put together, I'll know tomorrow what fabric Scott got me for our anniversary to know if I can, work on the Dresden, the big, huge Dresden. So other than that, I don't know what I'll be on next or what I'll be doing. So, all right, guys. Bye, night all. Good to know she on at night. Thank you, Diane. Right on. All right, guys. Well, bye. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. And after I pluck this out and do whatever else to it, then I'll show you guys in pictures in the Facebook group below. Don't forget, that's in the description below. Join others in the Facebook group as well as any other one of the social media outlets that I use. You can contact me or whatever. So, bye, y'all.